A boxer gets attacked on the way to a fight? Let's get into this one. Hello, welcome to On Me Edson. I hope you're well. So, at the weekend, a female boxer, Sandy Ryan, from the UK, fighting at the Madison Square Garden against Michaela Meyer, got attacked walking out of her hotel on the way to the fight. She got attacked by somebody, just ran up to her and threw a whole load of red paint over her. Now, apparently, Sandy Ryan's team is basically saying, and she's saying, that this is some kind of setup. It's a setup. Somebody knew exactly when she was coming out of the hotel room or coming out of the hotel so they can pounce and attack before the fight. Now, this is all to do with Michaela Meyer basically saying that Sandy Ryan stole her coaching team, and which is Sandy Ryan has denied. And it's all got handbags at dawn. Now, all this kind of stuff before a fight, fine, you can kind of accept it in terms of verbal attacks. But when you're talking about somebody getting physically attacked, and let's face it, this could have been a hell of a lot worse. A hell of a lot worse in terms of, shooting, stabbings, whatever else. She could have had acid thrown over her, whatever it was. If this is happening before a fight, then what does this say about the security? Then what does this say about boxing as a sport, as a structure of boxing? What does this say about the commissioning bodies, about law enforcement, about anything that is allowing this to happen? Or should I say, reframe this, leaving fighters so unprotected that this could easily happen again? It's no wonder that boxers, when they're walking into the ring, they've got security all around them now, because you've always got some arsehole who wants to just get stupid with a boxer on the way into a fight. And they've had a few drinks and all this kind of stuff, and we've seen it before, right? We've seen that kind of nonsense happen before. That's why security is all over the place now, and quite rightly so. You would hope that you never need it, but you do. Sandy Ryan came out of the hotel. She didn't have security. Apparently, I'm not sure if it was supposed to be there or not. This leaves her wide open to be attacked. Now, the question is, did Michaela Meyer have anything to do with it? Did her team have anything to do with it? Was it some kind of person who's around her, just some kind of friend or relative or anything? Did they have anything to do with it? What needs to happen now is that the promoters, I believe Eddie Hearn was on one side and Top Rank on the other side. Eddie Hearn's already come out and spitting feathers over it, quite rightly so. I mean, I criticise Eddie Hearn sometimes for getting in the mic for way too often. It's not all about him, it should be about the boxer. But in this instance, I think he's absolutely right to go in front of the cameras and say how it is. It is completely disgusting. Top Rank should answer for this as well. But the governing body, WBO, the commission body, they should be answering to this as well. And there's a bit of pressure, or maybe a lot of pressure, for this fight to go ahead. But hold on a minute. So you're saying that a fighter has just been attacked prior to a fight, and whilst they sustained no physical damage, there's going to be psychological trauma in that. Of course you are. You're going to be shocked. So all of a sudden, you're expecting them to go into the ring after just being attacked. I'm sorry, no, that just doesn't work. You can't get the best out of that fighter, and also about their mental well-being, their physical well-being as well. Totally disgraceful, totally not on. And for anybody on either side to say that they should have fought or just grow a pair or just man up or whatever it is, I'll tell you what, let this happen to you. Let's see how you feel. Let's see how it just affects your performance. Now, Sandy Ryan, yeah, she lost the fight, and I don't think many people are arguing with the decision. But what about if she hadn't been attacked? How would she have performed if she hadn't been attacked, if she hadn't been shaken up? I'm not saying that she was psychologically traumatized, but I tell you what, she's going to be shook up. She's going to wonder what the hell is going on here. And she's also going to be wondering, well, who's done this? Who is it on their team that has done this? Because it all seems to stack up against somebody from the opposition team or a fan of the opposition team has basically done this. So what does this mean? What this means that every time Sandy Ryan's going to fight now, she has to have a security detail around her just in case some dickhead does this again. And, I feel for it, because now she kind of saying, maybe I shouldn't have fought in that fight. I shouldn't have done it. And quite rightly, you're going to be second guessing yourself. You want to get the fight on. You don't want to disappoint people. This is your chance. This is what you come to fight for. You're a fighter at the end of the day. You want to fight. I completely agree. But at the same time, you want to go in there with the best possible tools. And it's not just physical tools you're going to go in there, it's psychological tools as well. And if something's not quite right, you're not giving yourself the best possible opportunity. And for other people to expect you to get into the ring after that, I'd say that they should be stripped of any license that they have, or they should be put out of the boxing game once and for all. This is about boxing. This is about elite boxing. This is about seeing who is the very best. And what is it? We're saying just because they're boxers, we should have no compassion for people. We should not think about their safety. Absolutely disgraceful, in my opinion. And I tell you what, if Top Rank had anything to do with this, or if there's any kind of negligence on their part, they really need to be held account. The organisers, the whole thing needs to be held to account. And I tell you what, I really hope they do find who did this, because there's got to be some repercussions. Because if there isn't, then this can happen again and again. And next time, it could be a hell of a lot worse, because we know how many crazy people are out there. There's some crazy people out there who do some stupid things just because they think, oh, it's a laugh, or I really don't like you. So, they take it way too far. A war of words beforehand is absolutely fine. I don't always agree with it. I've said this in the past. I think it's unnecessary a lot of the time. But a way to sell the fight, I get it. But this, no. This is way out of line. And for me, the fight should have been cancelled. It should have been postponed, I should say. And Sandy Ryan should have come back another day to fight this fight without any kind of penalties as well, either from the promoters, whichever promoter was in charge of that, maybe obviously Top Rank there. But I just wonder if Top Rank also were putting pressure on her for this fight as well. I mean, possibly the information would come out in the goodness of time, but not a good look. Not a good look for boxing. Not a good look for American boxing. And certainly not a good look for the security of fighters going into the ring. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, don't forget to like and share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notifications bell for all future videos. And we'll catch you again on another video coming very soon. Bye now.